Greetings everybody, this is Kidwai and you're watching Vertex, the solution of every need. I hope you're all doing wonderfully well and taking great care of yourselves. To know more about me, check vertexthesolution.com. I'm going to talk about a very important essential component of human psychology, which is human complexes. I've already recorded, I think, a video based on a viewer's question on superiority complex or inferiority complex. So complex can be classified into two, superiority and inferiority complex. We need to understand how it impacts the relationship in our life and impacts our life overall. What is human complex, how it is developed, how it contributes in a person's life, and what impacts and outcome it shares overall on a person's personality and into their life as well. Human complex is not a very easy topic, or I can say a brief one in which I can cumulatively share in 3, 4, 5 minutes. It's a very deep topic. I've already recorded a lot of videos on personality disorder. Somewhere they are all part of this phenomena which I'm talking about, called as complex. What is it? I define complex as feeling of inadequacy in a person about something they may lack which the other individual has, and they feel the need to boost their self-esteem, their self-respect in their own eyes, or to feel superior, by pulling other people down so that they can look better, is called complex. It is divided into two, inferiority complex and superiority complex. Now, when we have complexes in our personality, they eventually impact the relationship because of the dynamic, how it operates in the mind, in the thought process of the individual suffering from complexes. These complexes can be on different levels. They can be developed in different ways, right? A complex can be how a person look. A complex can be about the financial status of a person. A complex can be about the IQ of an individual. A complex can be about the spouse of a person. A complex can be about the lifestyle of an individual. So it depends what kind of complex an individual has in their personality. And this impacts the people who are closely related to that individual overall. Now, it also happens in teams working when you have a shared vision and goal to achieve. So technically and in a healthy way or work environment, 50% has to be accomplished by A and 50% has to be accomplished by B to achieve a goal or a target, right? This is healthy dynamic where individuality and independence to accomplish targets can be developed with teamwork. But in complexes, they do not work like this. They are credit seeking, attention seeking. They are more about them than about what the goal or the vision or the mission is. Therefore, collaboration doesn't exist. Therefore, they do not cohesively work and coherently work with other individuals. Confident individuals work for shared vision, shared goals, and shared mission. They do not try to put other people down, rather bringing support overall for the team or the network of teams working for a singular vision or mission to accomplish their goals and targets. In a healthy dynamic, usually when people are working in teams, or let's say in personal sphere of life, or even in our society, we are individuals, we form couples, we form families, and families forms communities, communities form societies. We support each other so that the common vision and goal can be accomplished of humanity, to sustain humanity overall and the humanity should prosper further. But the ones who do not support the shared mission, vision, and goal of humanity try to put humanity on the stake where it can be compromised are the ones suffering from mental health issues. In extremes, they can be criminals as well. Therefore, it's essential to understand how important it is for us to have thorough understanding about human psychology, mental health disorders, awareness of mental health disorders, execution and implementation of the plan in case of mental health disorders, and how we can save and protect ourselves from the abuses of mental health disorders or even mental health. Traumatic experiences can create complexes in individuals, whether it's childhood trauma, any external stimulus for certain experience that develops trauma and conflict in a person's personality that impacts overall personality of an individual and further impacts the relationship around that individual, both professionally or personally. Therefore, it's important to understand certain dynamic so that we know how to handle circumstances around such. Human complex is a vital and significant topic to talk about, whether at workplaces or in your personal life, to foster healthy communication and healthy workplace dynamic, healthy personal life dynamic to build sound and prosperous relationships with people around you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.